Happy Tuesday, everybody! And what a Tuesday it is. It's not only a Guild Wars Tuesday, but it is the last day of school Tuesday before Thanksgiving weekend. Yay! You don't know how excited I am to not have to wake up early for 5 whole days. That's right, crescendo the exciting music right there, because that's where it's at, man. It is a pleasure to have you here with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. We are, of course, doing Guild Wars 2 and continuing with our adventures in Secrets of the Obscure. Now, we're about to finish Chapter 10. Now, what I have left in Chapter 10 is basically just a big talk. We're gonna have a chat. Gonna have a little chat. Little chat with our friends. Because that's what we need to do. Alright. And we'll see how long before, it pops in the game. Ah! There we go. I did get, if any of you have Prime Gaming, there is a pack of pooches. So you have Outlaw Puppy, Lucky Lantern Puppy, and Zaishen Puppy. So I, of course, went and obviously used these. What? We've just got use, not account wardrobe use? Really?
If you, usually with the minis, if you use it, it will just bring out the mini, not add it to your account.
Yeah, it's just weird. 2 of them had the option to put to account wardrobe, and 1 of them does not.
Did you already have it, or did you maybe unlock it some other way? Anyway, that's usually why, if it's already unlocked, you won't have the add to account wardrobe option.
I don't know how I would have had a mini Lucky Lantern Puppy, but let's bring Lucky Lantern Puppy out.
All right, man, listen up.
Okay, it hits use, and then it's like a one-time use thing, really?
What?
I don't know, it used
they're
it...
always all at your one-time use.
Well, I mean, it didn't have the... Anyway, I'll check account wardrobe later. But I used it, and then it disappeared, even though it didn't have the go to wardrobe. Hopefully it still is. Alright, we're going to Outer Ring. Wait, isn't this where I'm at? Or where do I happen to be at right now? That's a good question. I thought I was right up here. But am I not? Oh, no, I'm in Ebonhawk? Oh, like...
Chickens, remember.
Chickens! I'm like, I don't remember what I'm doing here.
Yeah, we were running around killing time because you got this big, long series of talkings.
Yeah. That's what my stream post was all about. It's time for a little talk. Let's have a chit-chat, shall we? Trying to see if it's cheaper to go to the waypoint from here. Whatever, 6 silver. I'll pay it. Well, to try to get attacked by chickens, because remember, I couldn't get attacked by the chicken. Attacked?
Well, it's your own fault for attacking the one pacifist chicken.
It's like, bite me, chicken, bite me! It didn't work. I don't even know. So... Okay, then.
What do you need?
Alright. Me and my lantern puppy are here. Look at him. It looks like he's going trick-or-treating, because it looks kind of like one of the little trick-or-treat buckets. Personally, I think that sounds more fun to go trick-or-treating. Colorful Budgie! All right. Are we all nearby? All in the area? I see everyone's portrait, so that should be good, right? Now, we might get to hear the whole conversation all over again. The whole, your highness. Okay, yeah. Let's find out about that. Maybe today.
Who are you?
Oh, I like this one.
Thank the spirits, they've got his Garin.
See, just fine.
Ah, that's about how tall I expected the Wayfinder to be. I think.
Someone explain to me what this dove wreck is doing here.
I
Loading,
do
loading,
not
loading.
want to see this place.
They
in
just start
ruins
going even before
or
anybody's in here.
something, Betty.
Are you well? How is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
mind? Is your power... your head?
I am home.
Wasn't sure you'd make it out of that one.
Oh, you guys were down on your face.
I need to connect you to one of the celestial strands. If someone could get my needle.
I could use some water.
But you don't need...
It reminds me that I'm still alive. More importantly, we have questions to answer. I would very much like to talk to you, Peitha.
Oh, and I, you, your highness.
No titles. Not in my home.
Yeah. Your highness, huh? Uh-huh.
Curious.
Let's take this somewhere more private. We needn't stress anyone else with that conversation.
You say stress, but the curiosity is worse. Seriously.
Commander, I have something to discuss with you.
And by discuss with me, you mean like, why did you keep this all from me? That's what I'm guessing. All right, we're all finally in.
I think we were all in. One of the things that, I know it's a minor thing, but that bugs me about the story is that they just casually throw around this wizard technobabble, which, I don't know. I guess we don't need to know any background of it, but Dagda taking a needle and thread and connecting them to a celestial strand. What?
Well, that kind of makes me think of the universal, fate as a tapestry. That's where my brain automatically went. You have to, so everybody has to be attached to a strand in the fates. The tapestry, I don't know. But you're right. You'd have to just kind of extrapolate or guess that.
Yeah, it's just that there's like zero background in any of the story for any of that.
All right. Now, I noticed when you guys were saying loading, at first I was going to ask you, Tanik, why you decided to go prone face first on the ground. And then you stood up, and Higari's like, loading, and his face first down on the ground. I'm like, is this just how we load in here?
Apparently.
Well, in this story, you're like kind of half knocked out. That's why it's all black around the edges. So yeah, I guess.
I did notice the black around the edges. All right, here we go, Zojia. Talk to us, girl.
I'm so glad you're okay. When we woke up, the sky was...
Everything okay, Zojia?
Come on, Shaman. Let's give them a minute.
You just... let me talk for a minute, please. In order to connect to the flow and access the magical ecosystem, there's a ritual. It makes your memories fuzzy, the personal ones, at least. You've probably heard about that, unfortunate side effect. When I thought you and Iskarin were dead, I just... And now, I feel very selfish for humoring the idea at all. I mean, won't I be doing the same to you? If I choose to ascend, won't I be leaving you behind? Destiny's Edge?
Zosha, I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you. Complicated wizard spells or no, you found a family. You aren't alone.
I won't remember much of our past together. And our friends can't know I'm here. Not yet, anyway. I'll be isolated and...
We'll figure that out. But it doesn't mean that I can't be friends with whatever version of you I meet on the other side.
Well, you're a good friend, Commander.
Wayfinder, Iskaran would like to speak with you.
Go ahead, Wayfinder.
Are you okay, little light?
Better clarity is all. I'm okay. Really, Dagda.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh. The voicing for Zosha is doing really well right now. I'm liking all the little
It's
nuances
Felicia
in
Day.
it. Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it did a good job with it. Time to talk to... Oh, not Dagda, because Dagda's just like, nope. You go talk to someone else. Go talk to the portal. Off to the portal. Travel to the upper level. Oh, good! I don't have to fly up here. Wait, other people are in a movie thing? I'm not?
That's why it took so long to get her to come back.
She had to walk up all the stairs. No, I saw her go in the portal, man. Alright, I'll wait till everybody can move. 1 jumpy, 2 jumpy, 3. Alright.
It is a lot to suggest. I realize this.
Wayfinder, I'd have preferred to welcome you to our home myself, but Laban had other intentions. You spared him. Unfortunately, our troubles are not over.
As I have never had the chance, I am Peitha of House Nephos, though houses and titles given by Epoch are less than reputable. But in my world, it carries weight. We'll need that. Just because we've felled Zerus does not mean this fight is well and done. The opposite seems to be true.
You use language that suggests an alliance.
Let me pose this to the Wayfinder wizard. Epoch is alive and well, thriving even, on the backs of my kind.
Societies limp under poor leaders and recover like clockwork.
Epoch is not comparable to Tyrian leaders. He does not simply drain them of wealth or land. He has taken to eating them.
He's feeding on other cryptus?
Our blood is his blood, and eventually we will be dissolved.
And that is tragic.
Killing Epoch is a mutual goal, Iskaran.
I don't meddle in foreign politics, Lady Peitha. Letting him devour your entire people, while upsetting, could ultimately help Tyria.
Oh, nice.
Can't
Nice
start
one.
another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here himself and do the same to this world. And he is quite fond of it.
I've turned away many beings from outside, especially after the gods and the damage they wrought. I have also neglected to ask for help, and to accept it when I've needed it most. Wayfinder, thoughts?
We can trust her? What would make me actually think that?
Is there anyone here we trust?
No. Well, Urchik.
Urchik and Glade are like the only ones.
I mean, okay, I'm really curious as to what the conversation would be if I said that, because in my mind, the reply should be from Peitha, well, you're a cute little idiot, aren't you? You know? Like, seriously.
I can tell you I did not pick We Can Trust Her.
Has anyone ever picked that? I mean, I almost wish I could do that and then just erase the option. Like, we can trust her? Why did they even? The expansion tries really hard to convince you that you trust her, and it does. The way you're just kind of like accepting what she does and talking, and I'm like, no, I'm just accounting that to some residual brain damage or something.
Well, that was the thing I mentioned earlier. It's like we've hidden this cryptis, like that's been speaking to us all this time from everyone around us. They find out at the last minute, then we bring her to their homes, and everyone's like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing now.
I have to admit, I made my stream post, and I wrote it feeling like I was going to have a reckoning to explain this. Nope! Just, okay. So, alright, I feel like... Oh, go ahead.
Someone tried to tell me that, well, Isgarin is vouching for her and they trust Isgarin. Except he's been under Cryptis influence for the past who knows how long.
Why would I trust Isgarin?
Why would they trust him right off the bat again now?
I mean, yeah, wait a minute. No, I don't trust him. I wish there was an answer of, well, I'd like to trust her, but, I mean, we don't really have another choice. You know, can we kind of mix these up a little because we can trust her? I need to Google if there's somebody who chose that and see.
I mean, obviously, we have to continue with the expansion. So do we have any other choice? It's kind of going along with that. It's like, well, I'd like to go in a different direction, but this is where the expansion's going. So do we have any other choice?
Yeah. Sorry, you're making me do this.
It doesn't sound like we have much of a choice.
I promise. No deception.
You know,
reward needs to recover before we take
say that
action.
in such a
But
breathy.
I'm not opposed to hearing a plan.
Your air is a delicacy to breathe. And I could use that indulgence.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's why we're all breathy. Because the air is just so tasty. Tasty air. Oh, speak with Peitha now. So, Mr. Grump. Wait, does he have glasses hanging down the bottom of his nose? He does. Sorry.
I think he has more to say if you talk to him. I'm not sure.
Well, apparently not to me. He doesn't.
And then there's things to read.
Oh, there we go. I think I finally got him. I had to go to his feet. Maybe?
I wasn't sure if you.
Oh.
There's like, might have already got him, so.
I mean, I get a little talky thing, but nothing comes up when I...
Yeah. And there's nothing there if you're hitting it. It's not happening.
Cool. Nothing there then.
Okay, now
There was a weird thing that I was pointed to today. There's a streamer, Aurora Peachy, who does a lot of Guild Wars 2 stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she was doing part of Secrets of the Obscure, and there was one where you could walk up and talk to one of the NPCs, but there was no, like, you know how usually they'll put that little star in a speech bubble over their head if they've got, like, optional things to say?
Uh-huh.
There was nothing like that, but there was something to say. And she mentioned something about being on a podcast where they had, like, the other people on the podcast had all said, well, when they put that speech bubble up there, it makes us feel like it's a to-do list and we have to do it. So it's stressful. And maybe they're taking out those little speech bubble things so as to not make people feel like they have to do the optionals. I'm like, it would cause me more stress having to go up to every single NPC wondering who I can and who I can't talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's reedy things over here.
Oh.
At least one of them is new. Okay.
A report. Comparison of cryptobiological systems via autopsy. A team of cross-bastion volunteers participating in corpse acquisition, dismemberment, organ processing, and analysis. Ooh, sounds nice. I don't know why, but this seems familiar. Like I read this in a different book we looked at somewhere else.
I don't remember this being one of them, but there are some books that are repeated in various places.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible.
Is there more readies?
Not that I see.
All right. Off to have our chat with.
I trust that Iskarin will help where he's able. But now, I want to ask you. You have saved your home world more than once. And now, I am asking you to help save mine.
Want to walk me through the plan?
For now, I just need you. The
I
Cryptus would be
need you.
overwhelmed if too many of Iskarin's people came through. But if you come in with me and help rally support, we can prepare them for the push against Ebark.
Do you think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust me.
Then I'll go with you.
Good. I'll leave you to your friends, Wayfinder.
Like maybe her
I'm
people
sure
will trust me.
much.
The Cryptus will trust me better than the people here in Wizard's Tower did. Okay, so all right. I was quick to agree with no options of any other kind of. Okay.
Now look at the map.
Wait, can I talk to her again? Because she's got a. Oh, she does.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people to talk to now.
Oh. So you said, look at the map. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's why I thought Isgarin had more stuff to talk about, because he has more stuff to talk about now.
Oh, okay.
Of course not. The emotions of your people may smell of wine, but your flesh is not for me. I first tasted your aura quite some time ago. I didn't know it was you then. But you died, and then came back. I felt that ripple, even if it was brief. There are many realms that linger near yours. I assume they felt it too.
Oh, so,
when you
know.
fell into Ceres's trap and first came to Nyos, I felt that ripple again. Your life
I'm Ripple
has
Girl.
been precarious. Besides, I needed you alive. At first it was simple curiosity. Ceres was not wrong. You are a delicacy to us. Ceres also angers so easily. I couldn't miss the opportunity to throw a stone into his pond. But then I saw what you could do. I felt what you had done. We may be born of different rules, but strength recognizes strength. And helping me kill Ceres proved all that I needed. Ceres and Deimos were always horrible. Epoch encouraged that. He raised them
Deimos
to follow
moved to
his
Warframe.
orders and to consume. At least Deimos had the slightest bit of reservation. But even he was too focused on bloodlust. Managed to wiggle past his Garen's barriers, only to get trapped and killed. Ceres never stood as tall as our brother. Not in Eborg's eyes. He tried, but death was his fate. And dying by your hand was a far kinder fate than by Eborg's. So no, I do not mourn him. I mourn the brothers I never had.
Alright, now go have lots of chit-chats. Okay. There we go.
You're my new wayfinder.
I am. And you're the one we fought through an army of Cryptus to save?
I am
Iskarin.
very informal for someone who's never met me.
Sorry, I've heard so much about you.
I don't care what you call me. Iskarin is comfortable. He is comfortable. But I've been called many names, and all of them are as true as this one.
Sure, Your Highness.
I've lived many lives, and I haven't always looked like this. You've always been a mystery to me. You first caught my eye in your pursuit of Zaitan. I started to piece it together.
You've been watching. Why didn't you help?
It's not my job to interfere with nature. The path unfurled as expected. You're alive. Most of your friends are alive.
Most of them.
Oh, calm. Life is death, and things could have been far worse, I promise. I do want to thank you, Wayfinder. Your aid was clearly needed here, and will be needed as you march with your friend.
Are we all done talking? Oh, there we go. Oh, we once tried to fell the dragons. We failed. Oh, decided against it. All right. Leave you to rest.
Like, that's okay. We can go see Mabon anytime we want. He's still patrolling over in Skywatch.
I guess that one speech bubble is down a level or something? Or is that still showing as Mabon on the
Should be a
map?
little arrow next to it that's pointing down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
below
see.
us.
Yeah, you can see right below us there. It's oh, actually, that's an interesting one.
Don't go through the portal.
I would just jump right here.
Oh, there's
jump off the
nobody in
edge.
any of these spots? I wasn't quite sure. This is not Elder Scrolls. I don't have to go look at bookshelves. Sorry. I saw a bookshelf and I ran to it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Whee!
Okay.
What?
Right here.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome back to the Cantha Report.
Oh
This
my.
is me, Ray, reporting from our studio in UK, Maine. This reporter was recently given the impromptu opportunity to interview the famed Pack Commander.
Oh no,
during the first
not
World War.
her.
Their eyes, glossy as the Jade Sea, watched me with weariness. The catastrophe in Cantha was still heavy on their soul. We stood in their home, a bustling loft in the heart of the Great Lodge of Holbrook. The children were as tall as yours truly. I asked their part in ending the dragon cycle. Hiding behind their famed veil of charm, they credited their allies. I also asked of their leadership, of which they were not shy. A hint of pride could be detected in their tone. We spoke further about the end of the dragon cycle. The commander was blunt. Had it not been ended, we wouldn't be here today. After recounting their tale, I asked what's next for the commander. With furrowed brow, they turned away from my gaze. Near the end of our interview, the commander was pulled away in a frenzy of emotion. A letter fell into their lap as we spoke. They peeled it open with the precision of a hardened warrior.
Sorry.
Unintentional. Their eyes glanced over the contents. Dread, but possibly a hint of warmth, brushed their cheeks before they looked to me. Sorry, was all they could mumble before leaving. While I wasn't able to ascertain their call to action, I can only assume they were pulled to the arms of another battle. Next up on the Cantha Report, I go head-to-head with Ritlock Brimstone, ally, the commander and tribune of the Blood Legion. Ritlock, how do you feel about the escalating calls for global unity following the death of Sue Wan?
Get that damn thing out of my face before I shove it!
Until next time, stay sharp, Tyria.
Good heavens. Oh, man.
You only really have to worry if me, Ray, here has co-authored anything with Snorgle.
Oh, jeez. Keon, you have to be careful if you get too close to the exit. Lose an achievement. Wait, what achievement? There's an achievement?
Yeah, you see on your buffs, you got that.
Oh,
little
man.
achievement buff.
Yeah,
It's basically one to talk to everybody before you leave.
Which...
You can leave at any time now.
Oh, like I would. Hello. I'm a chatterbox. But I think we have to keep going down, because...
Well, there's ones that are at about where we are. You kind of have to fly to, and then there are ones that are low, low, low. So you want to get the ones that are up this area first. If you look on the map.
Yeah.
Some don't have the arrows on them, some do, so you kind of have to fly to them. Should be able to use sky scale. Some are low and some are really, really low. Yeah, the exit is right there. So it's like, I mean, you can do them in any order, but it's just a matter of...
Yeah, I would... It's like this level that I'm on has most everybody. I'm not sure what you mean by the really, really low.
I'm not sure. Should I?
Some were transparent, some aren't, but I guess they're fine. So yeah, just go ahead. Whichever ones.
Should be somebody nearby. There you are.
Just don't talk to Zoja last.
Wait, I thought there was somebody right here. I swear I saw. Oh, no, it's going through the grass. And it's down there. Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say, you're probably still above me or something.
Yeah, I was looking and it looked like it was over one of these Asher Ward mages, but now it's... So is there anything on this level where I'm at right now?
I don't think... Just come down and talk to these. And we'll know, like Hikari said, talk to Zoja last, and we'll know if you get the, achievement.
Ah, here's somebody to talk to.
Sit still,
Oh.
and this will go faster. If Arena were here, you know what she'd say.
She'd
Don't
say,
look at me.
"Rrr."
She already pinned me down to siphon away my blood for testing. I am simply making sure that you are both at optimum health.
Don't let me interrupt.
Please interrupt. Not at all. You're next.
I'm sure the Wayfinder has places to be.
Behave. You're supposed to be a leader, Warden.
We've a moment to celebrate. Even you deserve to breathe a little for keeping us all in one piece.
Though, I could use a salve or two. That last battle reminded me that I am indeed no longer a student of the colleges. Oh, I have something.
Rest, Wayfinder. I'm sure this calm is only temporary. When the sun rises, it'll be another day. It's only a matter of time before we need to tell the rest of the world what happened here. So, kick your boots off.
I suppose we're going to have to tell them, one way or another, in case it happens again.
For now, let yourself refuel. When I was a shaman...
Go, quickly, or he'll bore you to death with a monologue about the time he drank soured ale and saw Nut's face on every...
It's a good story.
Who am I to distract from the doctor's orders anyway? Narcisse, have at him.
Have at him. Rawr. Okay, someone over here. Oh, yeah, our friends. Let's talk to our friends.
Wayfinder! Oh, come! Glade speaks for us both, and it's especially good to see you. When Skrit woke up, the sky was red. Cryptus were... Well, Urchik should have known that the commander would prevail.
You really can drop the commander now, you know, Urchik.
Skrit will always honor the commander's legacy, even if they've begun a new one, or are about to begin another.
I guess I can't leave my past behind, but that's a much more complicated conversation. It was an honor, fighting with you both.
The honor was, and is, ours.
Oh, is that all with them? Darn. They deserve to have like a big long conversation. I like them.
We're going somewhere cold after this. And on flat Earth.
Not warm. We could rent that little bungalow near the Blood-Tide coast.
Don't you two look rested?
No, unfortunately. But we've got them on the back foot. I'm more worried for the mainland than Omnitas now.
Cryptids are still coming in from Nyos, but their numbers are weaker. Eparch is scared. Poor thing.
We don't want to assume, but things are looking up.
I'm just glad you're taking a moment for yourselves. Savor it.
Oh, we will. Planning our first vacation in, what, 7 years?
At least. The ward has very strict rules for interacting with the rest of the world. But we could use a few days away.
Okay. I always have to wait a little bit just to make sure that it's all done.
So, any lingering reservations about our new friend here, Dagda? Last-minute notes?
That twinkle in your eye. For what starless purpose would you ask such a question?
Oh, just stoking the forge. As always, you're so above it all.
Good of you to notice. I am grateful you gave me a chance to adjust. Much has changed, and quickly. It can be jarring for the eldest of us.
My history with immortal entities has been mixed. Here's hoping this whole Wayfinder thing is a good change.
If the heroes of this age are even half your measure, the court may even call on others in time. It may be inevitable.
Dagda.
I owe it to Maban to try.
Wow, she's really stretching out her comfort zone a bit, isn't she? Alright, one more group. Froggy!
A well-fought victory, Wayfinder.
Impressive indeed, and you barely scoffed that perfect skin.
Speaking frankly, I agreed with Iskarin initially. You were too unpredictable a variable. I am rarely proven wrong.
I'm glad I proved trustworthy. So, what's next then?
There's still much to rebuild, physically and emotionally. I think I'll plan a memorial for Maban.
He would appreciate that, my friend. I'll be restoring Omnitas's defenses.
Omnitas. Alright. I think that is everyone. Except for Zosha. Oh, that's us. I have...
Yeah, if you want, you can check the achievement. You should be at 8 of 9. Yeah, if you want to check it, you can pull up the achievements and just look up, a chapter closed.
Chapter closed. 8 out of 9. Yep.
There you go.
Sweet. All right, little Zoji.
Hey, Commander. Can I borrow your comms device?
Of course.
I haven't worked on one of these things in years. What is this? Did she add voice messages? Oh, timey.
Do you need any help working that?
Commander! What the heck? Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for weeks. I hope whatever cave you've been hiding in at least...
Hi, Timey. Timey?
Soja? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Commander. Could you give us a moment?
Take as long as you need.
Yeah, I know.
There we go, see? But no, I still want to listen. You can take all the time, but I still want to listen to your conversation.
So I ain't gonna let you. Bye!
Shucks. So, achievement hasn't been gotten, I guess. Until we leave?
There's a lore conversation still up top. You have to go up top.
But I don't want to take that, do I?
Should be able to. Let me check.
It's just Soja up here where she went.
Yeah. Go ahead and take the portal.
Okay.
I mean, you could take it up, and then it's either one flight of stairs down, or you can jump like I'm going to jump.
And then she's down?
Yeah, over where we are.
Here's your
Another
comms
proud
device.
moment.
There it is.
You two have a good chat?
Yeah, Timey's great. Had a lot to say. Oh, she's grown up so much. Everyone is doing fine, huh? My mentee, helping to solve a national power crisis.
You okay?
Yeah, I am. I'm fine. I told her that I'm on my own adventure too, just like she is. She wanted details, of course, and I didn't offer much. I told her that I'm happy, though.
Was that enough for her?
Of course it wasn't, but she understands. She's off on a new journey, too. Everything is going to change again. But I think I'm okay with that. It doesn't mean I won't see them.
I'll be there to help you put names to faces.
Probably gonna need that. Command... Wayfinder? Thank you for being you. You've been through a lot. Just reflects on the good you've done.
Woohoo! More mastery points. A relic of Peitha. Ooh, 4 out of 6. Yay. And that's all there is in Talkie Talkie Land, right?
For now.
For now.
I told you it was like 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. No, that's... Leave the area when you're ready.
We can probably do the first bit of the next part just to get you into it.
Yeah, we should be able to do like the talkie bits of the next part. So.
Yeah.
Everything is Talkie Talkie. Okay, wait, that just goes downstairs, right?
Yeah, but that's where your exit is if you want to take the, star exit, but you can also take the thing over your mini-map.
Exit to the Wizard's Tower. Take the portal back to the Wizard's Tower? Isn't that where I'm at?
Well, okay, so this portal showed up, 3 months after the launch, because this is the new bit.
Yeah, this is the new thing, so it reappears in the same exact spot.
So just like walk away and come back to it?
Yep.
There we go. Treachery.
Wait, what?
Wait, I canceled. Wait, what? It says chapter 10 treachery, but that's the one I just did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
She didn't have an exit. Let's go back to it, I guess. I was wondering about that because she didn't have an exit.
There was no exit sign.
Oh, there wasn't?
Oh, yeah. See, there I am, face down.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What did it say you had to do?
Thank the spirits, they've got his
Go back to the Wizard's Tower.
See.
Well, we can skip through most of it, but
That's about how tall I expected the wayfinder
yeah, it said exit.
I think.
Someone
It did say that.
Oh, no. How?
I don't know. I didn't mean to break it.
Over something.
But yeah, when you said use your mini map, I was like, there's no mini map exit. What are you talking about?
I know, there wasn't, so I ran down, no big deal.
Was there a star to exit? No, there was no star to... How did you get out?
There was that
exit
star.
Exit. There's always an exit portal right here.
Yeah, there was the star.
If someone could get my needle.
And it directed me there and said, go back.
Yeah, that was
and
the
I
exit.
did.
That should have been it.
Reminds me
I
that
did.
I'm still alive.
I may be in replay
How?
mode. I've never...
You got the reward, right?
We have
Got the mastery point.
to answer.
I got the mastery point.
Very much like to talk to
But
you.
I didn't get the end of the big sword thing, you know?
You did not?
No titles.
Did I?
No.
Not in my
Or
home.
did she?
No, I got Peitha's thing, I got the mastery point, and I got
Let's take this
the
somewhere more
achievement,
private.
but I got that stuff
We
when I
needn't
got the
stress
achievement.
Anyone else with that conversation?
Ah, boy.
And I never got the continue, you know,
Commander,
where it allows
I
you
have
to
something
have
to
your
discuss with
progress
you.
count. Yeah,
But I
I'm
mean,
still
it
on chapter
said
10
to
too.
leave when you were ready.
I'm so glad you're okay.
I
When we woke
know.
up, the sky was...
Well, I guess we're not doing the beginning of the next part.
Everything
So
okay, Zoja?
sorry.
We don't have to
Come
do
on,
all
shall
the
we?
talking. We just have to talk
Let's give
to
them a minute.
You
Zoja.
just...
Yeah, but it's they go on and on and on.
Please.
Yeah.
In order to connect to the flow
La la la
and
la
access
la
the
la
magical
la la la.
ecosystem,
All right, we'll
there's
just
a
we'll
ritual.
just turn down their chattering
I
and
am
we'll talk
racking my
about.
brains for what we could have done wrong.
At least.
I don't
We
know.
You
went
said
the
to
exit.
leave when you were ready. We didn't have to do all that talking. We could have just left.
When I thought you and Iskarin were dead.
Oh, wait. Did you go into a purple star?
And
No.
No, I
No,
went
no.
into this green one.
the idea at
So it would be replay.
Won't I
Like
be
say, mine
safe
isn't completed either.
if I
So
choose to
I never got the,
won't I be leaving
you know,
behind
you
Destiny's
this
End?
person has completed their quest. Do you want to?
Maybe someone watching the stream saw something that we didn't.
Well, Keone is saying maybe in replay mode.
It's not complete. There's no way we're in replay mode because it's not complete.
Yeah, we've not completed.
And our friends can't know I'm here. Not I'll be isolated and
Well, Keone, you've been watching these streams long enough to know this just happens. It's an MJ thing.
Yeah, it's not replay. It's
you're a good friend, Commander.
it started over. All right, Iskarin wants to speak to me.
Go.
Yes, yes, little light is fine. I'm here. Should I wait for y'all or should I just run forward?
No, just go.
Just go.
So you're saying this little light is fine?
This little light is fine. We're gonna let it shine.
See if you can just talk to these guys and push them through.
I know, I'm trying, but there's no skip button, man.
Talk faster.
Everybody go get a drink of water or something. Could it be
Especially
bugged?
if we
Yes,
put this
Keone.
on like 3 times speed.
I'm here, so there is a high likelihood of being bugged. Well, if I didn't have enough screenshots before, then, you know.
But in my world, it carries weight.
Yeah, because the first part of the next one I think is also instanced in here. So I thought
It
was
should be
going
right
to-
here, yeah.
But the only entrance was it, so...
Yeah, like I was right on the cusp of just saying, but we don't have an exit to map. We don't have an exit, you know. And then
But
and
there
then we were
wouldn't
outside.
necessarily. I don't know. I don't know.
There should have been a after the mission completes. There should have been an exit door above the mini map. There wasn't.
What I'm saying, like the mission should have been over already because it said leave when you're ready.
Yeah,
Exactly, right?
and the great big, when you walk out, maybe if it's after you leave, I should have got the big shield and swords and mission reward, right? The whole, you know, takes up your screen and goes, blah!
Yeah, I thought you got that. I thought that's when you said you got the stuff. I don't remember when.
No, I just got that on the
Okay.
achievement with Zoja.
On other cryptus?
Our blood is his blood.
Leave by a big portal next to the teleport.
There were no rewards for a chapter closed.
And that is tragic.
Killing Eborg is a
Blah, 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 blah. I'm talking much too slow. Hurry it up. Just kiss and make up.
Mastery point was for finishing treachery.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, okay, go to your achievements and look up treachery. See if it's done.
Stop another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here
No.
himself.
Green circle on the
Do
map.
the same to this world.
It's not done.
It's not done, but you got a mastery point. What are your go under summary and what are your recent achievements you got?
Beings from outside.
The mastery point I think was for all the talking. What was that name of that one again?
You say go to summary. Tell me where that is. Oh, there.
Right there.
Act 3 mastery. A chapter closed.
When I've needed it most.
World Spire.
Wayfinder. Thoughts?
I just did a chapter closed.
Oh, I guess you got the Act 3 mastery achievement.
Oh! We
Not
can
for-
trust her. Let's see what it says.
Yeah, go for it. Hey,
Let's do it.
This is why I did it. This is why I did it, because you said you wished you could see what it had.
All right, let's see what she says. Let's see what they say.
I think we can trust her. I feel it.
I promise. No, this is
Nothing different.
The
Well, except what you say.
needs to
Ah.
take action. But I'm not
That's
opposed to having a
disappointing. I feel it. It's only because she's been a voice in my head for months now.
And I could use that indulgence.
I thought that
Alright,
was
Cassius.
the green circle in the map. I mean, I thought I
Well,
went
let's-
exactly where it told me to, but maybe I didn't. All right, hurry.
We'll figure it out this time.
Hurry up, Peitha.
Like I said, you manifested this by wanting to hear that second option.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The game wasn't bugged, it was obedient.
I want to ask you,
It's like I'm gonna reward MJ.
world more than once. And now, I'm asking you to help save
Pacifist
my
chickens, time looped story.
Go through the plan?
For
No, don't walk me through the plan. I don't want to know it anymore.
the Cryptus would be overwhelmed
Oh.
with too many of
Right
its
now, the skip button up in AQ3D cutscenes, I'm missing that puppy right now.
with me and help rally support.
Okay, I'll come help rally
Push against Eborg.
support.
Do you think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust
I can't Natalia's chair fits in perfectly.
Then I'll go with you.
Oh! I didn't even realize it was not a tree in the game.
I'm sure
It looks great. Yes, leave the area when
Leave
you're
the area
ready.
When you're ready. Are you ready?
Okay, it says to go here, so travel to lower level, I assume. I'll just run. I mean, there's nothing there. Alright, if it says... If you say go to the green area, what am I
Okay.
supposed to go? Okay, I'm gonna...
in here by this exit.
Alright, I'm going to go travel through this, and maybe that'll move the...
Yeah, travel through that and then come down in this direction.
Okay, but that's... Yeah. Oh, yes, back there. That rift. That's where the circle is. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
But it did give you an exit over... That was weird.
It had the green thing, and you know what? I bet if I go back in the screen, it'll show the green circle down there, but it has the big swirly green, and I ran to the big swirly green.
Yeah, It's those
See, and it says
those
11
exits that
duress
they've
on it
added
now.
to the beginning of the missions now at checkpoints and stuff. You know?
But yeah, it
Yes, but
even
we didn't need that checkpoint. It was redoing the entire thing.
Yeah, it was really kind of silly. Why?
so
or like when we were doing some of the instances early, like
You
an earlier story,
you can't actually
where
use this.
you can't, yeah, you can't
You
even use it.
you have to
That
go
is
to the
just-
green thing that we went out the first time.
Well, you can use that. Now we have an exit map. See, the quest is done, so we've got the exit map.
Yeah.
Still weird the way they do it.
And see, exit to Wizard's Tower. It said exit when ready. Exit to Wizard's Tower. I mean, that's what I did, right?
Like I said, makes sense.
But I did get the mastery for completing this now, and the treachery reward.
And there's Talkie Talkie.
Wait, once I leave, or
Let's see if we start the next part really quick.
Wait.
When you come out, it should give you some dialogue.
okay. There we go.
I thought I felt something's different.
Oh, new voices in my head.
What you smell like. What you feel like. I'd hoped that Ceres was a smarter warrior than his brother, but I've been wrong before. I'll admit that. You, though, not only do you remind me of the seer, but your fear tastes like his. Peitha has impressed me, but she'll still fall short. They all do. Be wise, Wayfinder.
Okay, now what does your story step say?
Enter the Wizard's Tower! Just like the last one!
But it's chapter 11. Yoo-hoo.
I mean, it doesn't even technically say chapter 11. It just says check in with your allies at the Wizard's Tower. It just...
No, up at the top it says 11 duress.
Does... Oh! Sorry, my little camera thing is hanging over it, so I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Whew!
Probably still have time to do it, but
Alright, yeah, let's totally... try it. Let's try it. Okay. We got the... Okay. So you have to run to the fake exit in the other one, and then... Alright, wait. Look, they're not starting before everybody gets here. That's nice. Alright, got 2 jumps. I don't even see Hikari's character. Oh, there she is. My wings are hiding her.
Wayfinder.
Frode.
Frodo! Oh.
Ward.
Recovering.
Frody.
Still got the odd cryptus or two coming in from Nios. Nothing we can't solve with a hammer to the skull.
That's good to hear. These past few months, I've been recovering in my own way. It's still a shock, knowing what I do.
Isgarin and Peitha are waiting for you. Follow me. They're getting along, at least.
Oh? Consider me curious and anxious.
In the continuing inconsistent weirdness of this expansion, I was the one talking on my screen.
there's an achievement for talking to everybody in the astral.
Yeah, I did not get it when I was in here before because
Neither did
I didn't see where to do it.
It says
which might be the whole thing about, you know, not putting the speech bubbles over.
Check in with the Astral Ward members. Okay. Does anybody know where any of these Astral Ward members are?
Well, there's the Rift Hunter.
I'm always achieving greatness.
I don't know
Yep,
how many
I just
realms of
needed to talk to
existence
these two.
rest between us and Nios. Trying to maintain a connection is proving
Mine finished.
a challenge.
Yep, mine's gone too.
Once we make that connection, travel between Nios and Tyria will be much less taxing on the wizards.
Okay, so this is probably where the portal's going to be to get us back to the new map once they actually let us do anything other than the waypoint. Okay.
Yeah, through the grapevine. I just got that. So that's all. Wow, and that really didn't tell you or show you. You had to go wander.
Yeah, I tried to wander at the end and it kicked me out.
Good. Her presence is not kind to one's sense of inner calm.
Darling of you, Garen.
Oh, another name.
So this is what you meant by getting along.
Peitha informs us that the situation in Nios is escalating. I didn't intend to join that fight, but better to stop a growing threat than ignore it. I cannot spare the ward yet, but we should take action.
We've been seeing a spike in rift attacks here too. 4 in the Shiver Peaks yesterday, 1 in Peitha this morning.
At last our thoughts are in unison. Any help we receive, I will use. I worry about overwhelming the crypt.
So am I going to tell anybody about hearing Epoch's voice now?
But the Wayfinder, maybe. And a few strong-stomached allies. We've been pushed to the outer reaches of Nios, into Norris's path.
The beast that attacked the spire?
It's weaker now, thanks to your efforts. But it has risen the stakes. It consumes. We've a small outpost right on the edge of the abyss. Norris nor Epoch have been able to see it through the fog. The Wayfinder joins me first. We acclimate the cryptus. And then we bring more.
She loves to assume my benevolence.
Doesn't sound like we have much time to prepare.
We do not. Hopefully we can call on the wizard's aid soon as well.
We've incursions to quell interior before I can send any meaningful numbers. But I can be convinced. Wayfinder, can we speak for a moment, just you and I?
Don't let me ruffle your sumptuous garb, Isgaren. Talk. I'll be near.
If you go with her, I might not be able to help you. You'll be on your own. There are many terrors in
Aren't I used to that?
It's a very different world than ours. Mabon knew more than
I made Peitha a promise, and I plan on keeping it.
Then you've already chosen.
I have. This is about Tyria. We barely escaped the dragon cycle. We don't need another oppressor.
I'll light a portal if that's what you want. But before we return to within earshot of others, there's one other piece of intel that requires discretion. Peitha has secured our missing astral ward in Nios. Those who were lost when you first traveled to their realm of rot.
You mean Arena? Frode's daughter. Does he know?
She lives, according to Peitha. I've not permitted Frode to join them until we've established an operational Mist's Gate. Keep them safe. And if you've any other questions, now is the time.
And yeah, I'm talking on my screen too.
Is he the only one to talk to?
For the moment, yeah.
All right, because I don't want to mess up, you know, and...
Nope, yep, this is the next step here.
You seem hesitant to send aid.
Subtle, am I? Until I see our dear Peitha in action, I'm still unsure if this whole ordeal will be worth it. I'm not certain the ward would want to go either. They joined to protect Tyria, not crawl through the depths of Nios. But some are admittedly eager for Cryptus blood. They lost their friends, their allies, and they trust you. Peitha? Perhaps not. They linger on the line of curiosity and fear, as do I. But they trust their Wayfinder. I will be allowing volunteers to cross through as soon as we establish a gateway between here and Peitha's outpost. Just do keep the ward in Nios secure while we connect those threads.
I'll do my part.
Thread connecting again.
Do I trust Peitha? The better question is, do you?
No, I don't.
do.
No, I don't.
Lots of hesitance, I hope. She lingered in your mind for so long. Do you know the detriment she could have inflicted?
And yet she didn't. If anything, she saved me
Oh,
multiple times.
shut up! Somebody, that's not what I'd be saying, man.
The situation?
I suppose.
Oh my gosh, you're right, Natalia. I'm with you. I want the option of no, heck no, absolutely no, I do not. But this is what the story says I have to do. I do.
You know what this reminds me of? Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Here, you have a choice to answer, and, you know, no, you're gonna answer what I say. And I got defensive! Why the heck would I get defensive?
Yeah, the NPCs are more important than the character right now. And that's annoying.
Are we ready to depart, then?
I'm with you, Peitha.
My strength is returning, but slowly. It will take a few moments.
While you two prepare, Wayfinder, with me?
I was gonna say, no, I still had talked to Isgarin before joining, but...
would like to speak with you.
Okay.
She might be a little...
She went through with it.
She has. A few weeks back. She's been taking some time to herself, mostly. Adjusting.
How is she taking
A few weeks back? Oh, there was a time
bit fuzzy.
jump here,
Memories
right?
of the ward came back.
Yeah, between when the original...
She knows your
and
name.
part.
It might take her a moment to connect it to a face.
Okay. I'm ready to see her.
This just came out like last Tuesday.
Zoja,
2 weeks ago.
you have a visitor.
Ear deep in documentation about the obscure.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago, man.
Hey, Zosha.
Uh-huh.
The Wayfinder.
Yes. Yes, of course. Hello.
I'll give you two a moment. See me when you're ready.
I'm sorry. A little overwhelmed. I didn't realize you were coming today.
Peitha and I are about to head into Nios.
Peitha? Oh, the giant cryptus lady. I like her, I think. Isgarin finds her annoying. Wait, you're going with her?
Yeah, I am. Pretty nervous about it, to be honest.
Okay, be safe. I've been a few times helping seal rifts. It's something.
I will. Thanks, Zosha.
Really? Is that...
Sorry.
Oh.
This must be a bit awkward for you. I am trying so hard to
Hey, don't worry about it. One step at a time, right?
Yeah. Dagda keeps telling me that too. Be safe, Commander. No, Wayfinder. Are you a commander?
I was.
Find my friends. Found them! Right here. Oh, you want me to find other friends?
How'd it go?
Good, I think. She seems like she's doing well. I wish I'm just glad she found her home. Whew. That was harder than I thought it would be.
I know it hurts, but keep your bond close. She'll see through the fog if you shine that light bright enough.
Are you ready, Wayfinder?
Warden, Curator! Crypt is in the courtyard. A rift is open.
Within the bounds of the Wizard's Tower, with the speed of a storm, go.
Charybdis, inside the tower.
Stick together and remain calm. Charybdis here.
The fury is mine. Cut them down, now.
Maybe now's the time to say he's all talking to you, chit-chatty in your head, you know? He's watching us from my head now, so...
Why would you say that?
Why would I say that? Because it's what she was doing.
Eat pain.
More blood for the midnight.
I mean, why would you tell them?
It worked. Peitha, you hide with the fodder.
You know, because it would be a good idea.
Ah, see, there's where you're gone wrong. We don't do good ideas here.
Who are they?
Followers of Epoch. This rift is different.
Do you
It's
see?
stronger
I
than
did
even
that.
I'm familiar.
Try sealing it with the heart, Wayfinder.
Way ahead of you.
You have to actually walk into it before it gives you the
Yeah,
option.
I know. I noticed that.
It's not working.
It's
Then we
not
try
working.
from the other side. Peitha, you lead, we will follow.
Take a breath of that lush Tyrian air and go.
I'm trying to get a picture of myself through the rift. It looks kind of cool. Look at that. Even though we got cat butt showing.
And I think we can technically leave now and pick up where we left off.
Yeah?
Rather than going through the portal.
Or should we go through the portal and stop there?
If we go through the portal, it's going to be an instance with a fight.
Yeah, there's going to be more fighting. That's why I'm saying we should probably just exit the map.
Which you can do on this handy other little...
I see exit here. Click to leave
Over
instance.
the mini-map is the click to leave instance, so I think we should use that.
Yeah, that's what I was... That's what I was thinking. What, there's somewhere else? I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't...
No, if you go through this portal right here, we're going to be in another instance with more fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Clicking to leave instance. And hopefully we don't have to redo all that again.
No, it's already advanced.
So there we go. We had lots of talks. Chit-chatting out the wazoo tonight. In fact, double chat. Is that like double espresso or something? Okay, so it wasn't bugged, it was just unclear?
Yeah, although it does make sense what Keone was saying about the don't go too close to the exit, because if we had walked into that circle before, it probably would have not let us talk to anybody else or something.
Right. Yeah. But I didn't even know that was the exit, so...
And I think if you talk to Zoja, it like updates all the conversations.
Wow. But we made it through. We got our achievement. We got masteries. And I am complete on enhanced updrafts is ready. Look at this. Back to game. Enhanced updrafts is ready to be mastered. Are we ready for this? I got 13 points, man. I think I can do this. Woohoo!
Now you can get all over the place.
Now we can really move, and then combat launch, leyline acclamation. Actually, this is like the furthest I've gone in any mastery level thing, so that's... Zero points. Bummer. Now, I had just reached... So earlier in the stream, I was clear down here, so I just barely reached it. Shouldn't have lost too much points. And we're ready to train, or... Yeah. Ready to start training, or however you word that. But...
If you want to take one more minute to try something, I've got a potential Urchik and Gladium conversation for you to hear.
Okay.
You see where I am above you on the platform? Or the like, walkway?
Okay, you are over there. You're up?
Yep, come up here. I don't want to walk over to them because I think it's probably proximity that's going to trigger the conversation.
Wait.
Yeah, wait for MJ. Don't go over to the grass yet.
The grass? Maybe
Up
I'm
further.
in the wrong spot.
The one above you.
Oh, up even more. Okay.
It's still above you. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. Overshot. I overshot. Okay.
All right.
Oh, now we go
Walk
this
over
way.
to Urchik and Gladium over on the grass there.
All right.
Hopefully the conversation starts. Fingers crossed.
Nothing happens.
Darn it.
Was it something you triggered, or?
Oh, there we go. For me, anyway.
Hold your button open. Let me listen.
Gladium is gesturing. Did you hear any of that?
I did, and something I came in on talking about the air, and at one point she screamed, and
Run around, see if it triggers it for you. Yeah, Urchik is describing a fight that had gone on, and Gladium makes a gesture, and then Urchik goes, "Squid did not have sugar this morning."
Oh, there it is.
By the commander's side in that last
It turned
battle.
into a mushroom.
The Cryptus was like, roar! But Urchik's dagger sliced through the air! Skrit went, ah! And Skrit's blade went right to the throat! Skrit did not have sugar this morning. No.
Oh, that was the comment. Skrit did not have sugar this morning. Wait, and so we turned into a mushroom? Oh.
Yeah, there's a ring of mushrooms here.
Oh, that's amusing. That is
Yeah, so I first time I saw that little
disgusting
conversation
mushroom.
here, I thought that was neat.
That was adorable. She was very excited. And that, my friends, is the end. That is the end. That is the end of the stream as we know it. Hopefully, you all feel fine. Thanks so much for joining in. A big thank you to my amazing Guild Wars 2 guides who keep me going in the right direction and help me kill the things, except on days where we don't kill anything. Did we? We didn't fight. Yes, we did. We fought a little bit at that rift. And made a huge difference in the world there. Yeah. We are being forced to say we trust Peitha, which I'm gonna say that's I mean, just some creative licensing there. Practicing my acting skills or something, because I sure as heck don't trust her. And, now I'm gonna hide the fact that the big, nasty Midnight King dude is talking in my head, and I'm sure that's not gonna cause problems. Like, oh look, he targeted a rift right where I was. Maybe I should tell people about it. Yeah. Well, maybe if I leave, he can't do it again. I don't know. There is the link to today's post, so you can see the screenshot on that post that I should have used last week. I used this week, even though it wasn't quite as fitting. Doesn't matter. It was cool. I put it on there. Except, did I have the right... Please tell me I have the right Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I do. You can also leave any comments you would like in that post. They stay there forever. And you can see the Stream Team calendar, which is filled up. And even though Bree was trying to talk me out of streaming on Thanksgiving, I will be streaming Thanksgiving night. What? I have no idea. Come in your food coma and hang out, and we'll see what's happening then. But tomorrow we have the fun of Cat Quest 2 and then Party Animals. And of course it says for Thursday, just Turkey Day. And Friday, Black Friday, will bring you Headbangers Rhythm Royale, as well as some AQ3D. And I need to confirm with Larry that we are doing Conan Exiles on Saturday night. I'm not exactly sure. So check out the schedule, watch it. You'll be able to see the updates if there are any changes. And of course, you can also read what's on the site. Thank you for your support, everybody. It is so wonderful. And you are why we get to continue doing this. And we hope to just always, forever and ever. Forever and ever and never to part. All right. Have a great one, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And we will see you next time.